With 46 Degrees North Media, out of Montana, we're at Straight Six Archery. We're going to show you how to put together the Lite Outdoors Stove, available at straight6archery.com as well as in-store pickup. So when you get your kit, it's going to come with everything. You got a back plate, a front plate, body rings, stovepipe rings, spark arrestor, legs, a baffle, everything that you're going to put it together. So this is going to be a pretty quick tutorial. What I'm going to do is start with the front plate, and I'm going to put that face down. And when you look at the body of the stove, you want to make sure that the stovepipe is on the back, so it's going to go up top. And these grooves right here go around the legs. So what we're going to want to do is just fold this over and line up these grooves on the plate of the stove. A little bit of a pain the first time you put it together, but you'll get quicker the more time you go. So when you're pinching it up top, you just want to throw a couple body rings on and it'll actually hold it.
What's the size of that?
Yeah, the 18 inch.
That's bigger than that other one.
And how much does this one weigh?
This one's right at about 3 pounds.
Wait. That's with the pipe?
Everything, yeah, everything together is just right at about 3. You want to make sure you put these body rings on one at a time. If you throw them all together, they can get tangled up. So little tip there for you. Just let them fall. We'll get to that here in a second.
Put them all on.
Put them all 4. And then what we're going to want to do is grab the back plate. And on these legs right here is these 2 cutouts are going to go right where these legs go. So go ahead and put this on. And just press it on and it will actually take its shape right away. And from here we're going to put the actual containers on, I guess is what you could call them.
The holdy together.
The holdy together. So lightly lift up on this and get this underneath that plate without touching the body of the stove. Then what you're going to want to do is come up here, tighten this spring right there. That one's good to go. We're going to grab our second one. And again, lightly lift up. Get that around the front. Bring this up. Spin it, and I'll do the front one now. Once the 2 are on, you can kind of just tip it from the back. Get that on. Perfect. Once that's good, I usually just flip it over like this. And then I get my body rings right where I need them. You want one at the very end. Your second one at about 25%, third one at about 75%, and your other one towards the end plate as well. And now from here where you're at, you can screw on the 4 legs that come provided in the kit. And this is just a piece of all thread. You're gonna go on the plates right here and just screw them in. Top and bottom. What I like to do is just look over the top of it and make sure it just gets flush right there. Right there, just get them nice and flush. You can see them start to poke out. Beautiful. Set this off to the side. That's where your stovepipe is gonna go. And that's a quick build.
Where's the pipe?
Pipe's right here. You wanna do the pipe
and
too?
that goes the same way, right? It rolls out.
It does, it'll roll out. The pipe's a little harder. You're gonna want a few people with that to help you. And okay. Be careful. Hey, tip.
Don't do what I'm doing.
Always be sure of where the edge is. This stuff is crazy sharp. So really watch your edges. And what we'll do here is I'll just
do it by yourself, man.
You probably could, but so what if you're by yourself?
Make it down out here.
There you go. Yes. That's fine. Just
one's on sale now because Stevie dented it.
okay, it's probably gonna dent. What you're gonna want to do is start with a couple rings. Fold this. We're gonna fold it long ways. Make sure you know where your edges are at. It will cut you immediately. Just tuck that all the way up. Once that's tight, have your partner slide a ring. There we go. And follow me with that ring. Be sure where your edge is at. I would throw another ring on at this point. Just get a few started. Okay, follow me with the front one. That's fine. Kinking up. Roll out. Take care.
How you doing?
Just let me continue to roll, and those kinks will come out at the very end. There it is. Okay, now we're rolled. Throw some rings on.
There's a lot of rings.
There's a ton. Once you burn this in, you're only going to want about one per foot.
Once it's,
Yeah, once it takes its shape.
I think it gets easier too. Once
It does
you've
get
done it a
easier.
couple times.
It almost acts as like a snap koozie. As soon
Yeah,
as it
once it's
undoes,
done.
it just boom folds on itself. This is the only time that this is going to look like this.
Yeah, because Cam, when he did his other one,
Yeah,
it's
didn't
not
do
pretty
that.
close, no.
Make sure your edges don't go too fast.
That's good for the effect, right? Yeah.
Yeah, bring these up, and I'll show you how to put the baffle in too. Bring these up quite a bit. I'm gonna need to get into that hole. And this. Okay.
You could cut this down too, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, easily. That one doesn't go on the stovepipe. That's okay. I'm gonna max these up. What I want to do down here is I want to fish this through these holes. So what I'm gonna do is fish it like this. And then go to that secondary hole. There we go. Now once it's starting to take shape, you can bring these back down and put your spark arrestor in the bottom of this as well. There's that. And then once those two are in there, bring this ring all the way down. It'll get tight, you can feel it. You can only go about right there, and this isn't going anywhere. So now you have your baffle in the bottom and a spark arrestor, and this will go right into the stovepipe, just like that.
After it's through the roof of your tent.
After it's going through the roof. So after the roof of the tent, it'll actually hold this really tight, and it won't move anywhere. So there you are. Quick video on setup.
It's packing lots of firewood.
Lots of firewood.